He's really into breakfast.
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Trying to run as fast as T-Mobile.
Well, you better pick it up because now T-Mobile has the
Bucket list items are supposed to be huge. I'm talking going to Tokyo for a month-long adventure, skydiving off Mount Everest, boating in Paris, a cornfield? For some reason? With all these major life-defining options, you better believe my bucket list has some bangers on it. This is a Krispy Kreme wrapper. Look, it still has frosting on it. Alright, so maybe I haven't gotten my life together bucket list-wise. I mean, come on, people, I'm a YouTuber. Lower your expectations a little bit. But there's one bucket list item I've always wanted to do, and that's go to the beach. Hey, no, you chose my video. Now you're gonna like it. Sit. I went to the beach for the first time in 2025. I didn't know what to expect since I had never been before, so I kept my expectations low. You can't get emotionally crushed by expectations if they're already so low you already feel crushed. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Now this trip held some emotional weight because it was to celebrate my husband and I's 4-year anniversary. We packed up the car, threw Maggie in the back, and hit the road. The first few hours were just like those cross-country adventure movies, like when everyone is super happy and excited for the adventure to come. We made it through Arkansas in one piece and made sure to tour every single Walmart on the way. Texas, though. Oh, Texas. Texas! When they say everything is bigger in Texas, I didn't think problems were included. It was really hot when we left for our trip, and Texas is an oven. A huge, flat, scorching oven. So when we drove through a long stretch of road, the car began to rattle. Matt pulled over, and right as he did, our back tire blew out. Not flat. It did not go flat. It literally exploded. And when I tried to move a piece of the tire off the road, the melted rubber stuck to my hand. Matt! Luckily, there was a tire shop less than a mile away. And people blow their tires so much on this stretch of road, they offer 24-hour complimentary towing, which is nice. We got towed to the shop only to be told they don't have our tires and we have to drive 30-ish minutes back the way we came to a tire shop that might have our size. Matt gets the car to the shop and is talking to the workers while Maggie and I are sitting inside the waiting area. The door opens and I look up expecting to see my husband, but instead it is this lady. She opens the conversation with this sentence. Just so you know, there's a jug outside and it has good juice in it. You should go try it. I'm uncomfortable. I politely decline the mystery tire shop juice and she stands next to my chair. She begins to tell me how much she loves dogs and she had a dog of her own that she adored. But she moved into a new apartment that didn't allow dogs, so she had to give him to a friend on a farm. She still visited the dog and he would jump up and down and love her. It was really quite a sweet story. She pauses and we both sigh, thinking about the wonderful story that we were able to share as strangers. And then she says, yeah, and then lightning struck the trailer he lived in and he burned to death. I'm not good in normal social situations, and this was a level 10 fact drop that I didn't expect. So I just swallowed and said, yeah, sorry to hear that. We sit there awkwardly, and then she starts telling me about 2 dogs she rescued. It's again a very sweet story. I can work with this. Wow, that's great of you to save those dogs and give them a loving home. Well done, stranger, I'm proud of you. Yeah, I missed the one dog though. He was ran over by a car, and then the other one fell into a ditch and got stuck, and then bit the dust. Great! Okay, lady, you win. I am not built for this kind of conversation. Hear me out. Maybe you'd be safer for all of us if you stop getting dogs. I sat there for another good 5 minutes as she told me that the beach that we were going to was the same beach that she pretended to be homeless on and slept there all night. And more stuff I was too distracted to hear because I was trying to calculate how we got into this situation in the first place. Matt comes back and then the lady leaves. $340 later, we were back on the road. We finally rolled into the hotel parking lot. We had faced storms, flooding, traffic, questionable tire shop juice, and our car breaking down, but we had made it. We got a great hotel room and just crashed onto the bed. We didn't even try to do anything else. We're just gonna try again in the morning. The morning came and we awoke to clear skies and beautiful weather. Gathering our stuff, we make our way down to the beach. I have never seen the ocean, ever. So when we got to the shore, I was just standing there kind of freaked out. There's so much water. Yeah, Kate, it's the ocean. But there's so much! Honestly, we had a great time at the beach that first day. It was so much fun. We built things in the sand, we found shells, the water was super warm. It was awesome. The second day came and we went down to the pier to see this little coffee shop. We entered and Maggie and I are looking at sandcastle building supplies. Then this guy pops out of nowhere like a side quest and points at Maggie. No dogs allowed. Oh, sir, sorry. She's a service dog. She just doesn't have her. Oh, everybody says that. Then their dogs are jumping all on my stuff and the coffee and such. No dogs allowed. His reaction was warranted, but after I pulled out her vest and explained her credentials, the man apologized and then told us we could go upstairs to this awesome overlook with Maggie. We enjoyed our coffee, then my coffee fought back, and watched dolphins for a little bit. We headed back for lunch and some adventuring. I got a new iPad and we got to explore a couple different restaurants. After a quick nap, we went back to the beach to try out our new boogie board that we bought. Now, there were a lot of interesting people at this beach, and that included some homeless people. We were walking past a group and we waved at each other and continued walking. But right at the end of the group was this umbrella, and as we passed it, a woman popped out and yelled, "Dog with shoes!" Poor Maggie is shaking so hard, trying to recover, as I'm nicely trying to explain to this woman what Amazon is. So Maggie was a bit on edge as we tried to convince her to play on the beach one last time before we left. Maggie, come on, let's swim! No! Come on, it'll be so much fun! What if someone pops out of the water? Huh? Did you think of that? Did you think about the water? I found a seashell! We packed up and prepared for the journey home the next day. Now, unfortunately, I was blessed with skin that only comes in two colors, pasty white and lobster red. Now, each day, I remembered to wear sunscreen. We were good. But at some point on the last day, I had forgotten to bring it with us to the beach. Now, I had applied some that morning in the hotel, and I thought I was good. We spent 3 hours at the beach in the sun that day, so when I woke up on the last day...
Tired of changing your roll? Upgrade to the Charmin Forever Roll. And go up to 1 month before changing your roll. Comes with 2 Forever Rolls. Ooh, and a premium stainless steel roll holder. Oh, yeah.
As long as we have each other, anything is possible.
I was, well... Luckily, the sunburn didn't really hurt. I just looked diseased. Well, more diseased than normal, I guess. We left at 6 a.m. to head back home. We were tired, but rested enough for the journey ahead. As we neared the bridge that crossed over to the mainland of Texas... What happened? Why aren't we moving? We limped our poor car into a gas station and sat in silence for quite a while. There are moments in marriage when a wife can be extremely helpful. Sometimes it's offering tips, cooking a good meal, or staying silent as her man processes the suffering we're about to endure. Hey, I'm getting Jack in the Box DoorDash. Do you guys want anything? Matt hands me the phone and I call roadside assistance, but clearly someone was not in the mood to help because they basically told us good luck and to send them a receipt after we found help ourselves. What are we paying you for? We were able to find a tow truck service 45 minutes away, and we waited for Walmart to open to see if they had our tires. Right at 7 a.m., I called Walmart, and this woman answers the phone.
Oh, hon, that's horrible. I tell you what, you get your little wagon on over here, and our tire wizards will do their best to get your little showboat of ragscallions back on journey to Mordor faster than Stuart can make a pie with the apples out back in the orchard.
Hey, what did she say? I have no idea. The tow truck helps us get our spare back on, and we roll our little wagon into the tire station. The lady that I was on the phone with came up to us, and she looks exactly how you imagine her to look. Points for continuity, I guess. We get the new tire, and we rarely get in the car in silence. I have never felt such stress in our marriage than that drive home. Not because we were mad at each other, but because we were in an extremely stressful situation together. Every bump, weird smell, and stop was agonizing as we were terrified the car would just blow another tire for funsies. We're on tire number 5, by the way, people. I don't know if I mentioned it before. We had to buy 4 tires at that tire shop, and we're on tire number 5. Every stop at Walmart would be just us sitting in the car, praying to God we would make it back without any issues. We enter town, we see our little home, and literally start almost crying. It's our grass! Our dirt! We're home from Mordor! We immediately went inside
This says your sign not to superglue your hands together. Trying to pull the hands apart would literally rip the skin off before it tears the glue, which is why they're using an acetone-based solvent around the edges to weaken the glue bonds. But believe it or not, this is only the second most stupid thing you can do with superglue. The worst thing you could do is spill superglue on your clothes, because when it hits cotton like jeans or a t-shirt, it triggers an extremely fast chemical reaction called exothermic polymerization, meaning it releases heat as it hardens. Temperatures can reach 170 degrees in seconds, causing second-degree burns as the fabric melts into the skin. So maybe don't play around with superglue in the first place.
So I posted a video that my snake hates Markiplier, and the logical conclusion was that he doesn't like the sound of Mark's voice, so I figured I would try again, but with it muted. Okay, we have Mark going, and he's muted. And he seems angry, but I'm not exactly sure what he's looking at. No, I think he's looking at Mark. He's looking at Mark. He doesn't like Mark. I don't know what to tell you guys. You paused the video. Why don't you like Mark? Tofu. Why don't you like Mark? I'm so confused. Tofu. It's okay. Why don't you like Mark? I don't really know what the deal is, guys. He's upset again. And he's staring at Mark. He doesn't like Mark. I definitely think his voice is part of it, but it's not just his voice. You pause the video again. Again, we're muted. We're muted. He just doesn't like Mark.
Bro.
Let's see how the guests left our Airbnb. Oh boy. We got quite a bit of trash. It's an interesting place to leave my nice blanket. Looks like they did not eat any of the fruit. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty gross. Why? What is the point of putting that in the clean rack? Okay, so it's a little messy. The worst thing is probably the floors. It definitely feels like they did not take their shoes off. I'm feeling this blanket now, and I think it was on the floor because they were using it as a rag because it's all wet. This would have done maybe better than the blanket, I don't know. There's a phenomena that I've noticed where it seems like the further that people travel from, the chances of leaving it very messy seem to grow a lot. I mean, I don't really care that much because it's like they are on vacations. Basically, the only thing I ask is to not wear shoes inside. Ew. They were definitely had their shoes on. Like, do you see that? It's literally a shoe imprint. I'm only gonna wash these. I really need to get all new pillows, so if anyone knows any nice throw pillow companies, if you could tag them below, that would be great.
This summer,
she's a furry by day
and goth by night. I'm dating both in one person.
Problem?
No, just adjusting. Relationship goals?
That is a lot of glitter for one couple.
Tell me about it.
You like me, though.
I really, really do.
Help! Beyond our world, a bold mission begins. To travel farther, to dive deeper, and discover the secrets hidden inside Uranus.
This holiday season, one man's craving leads to an unforgettable taste of adventure. Disney and Pixar present The Street Food.
This fall, from Disney and Pixar.
Oh no.
Comes the story of a man who trusted a fart.
Not now, not at work.
And had to deal with the fallout.
Hey, everybody messes up, man. It's what you do next that counts.
You really think I can show my face in there?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, it's a tie, and it's mine.
Who says a hen can't wear what she loves?
Not me.
And not anymore.
This tie tells the world who I am, so I wear it proud.
From Disney and Pixar comes a story about finding your voice.
And tying it in a perfect Windsor.
Hen tie.
This summer.
Here's everything in the brand new Dandy's World update. To start, we have a brand new item called the Journal. And in this, you can view stickers you've owned as well as new things possibly coming in the future. But most importantly, this is where you can view your achievements. And some of them are pretty crazy, like beating a floor with 8 unique main tunes, or beating Dials 4 as Shrimp Bow. And with these achievements come the brand new titles. I liked all of these a lot, and I equipped the Super Skilled Bro, which was reaching 450. Next, we have the new map, the Library. I love the aesthetic of this floor. It even includes a junior reading area with Squirm and a computer lab for Brightney. We've also got to look at the reworked gift shop map. The design